Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Shadow Empires, where we are entering a transition period for the first time from the beginning of the campaign. Basically, our initial raider population is in the minority compared to not only the people we have conquered, which is the farmers to the northwest and the religious fanatics to the northeast, but also the people that has been just arriving to our cause simply because we are powerful, basically. And yeah, currently we are still in a somewhat war with those nomads over here, but it's probably going to be just a formality. We are probably going to crush them in a few turns. But we have two new rivals to the north, and they are somewhat strange because they have this thing called borders that they are respecting. They are respecting our border. We didn't even know we had a border so far. Uh, but apparently it's a thing, and they are asking to respect our border, and they also have troops on those borders to actually maybe make sure we do follow the what they are exclaiming. So this is going to be a bit of a transitional period, which I'm not sure where it's going to take us, but we shall see. From more gameplay point of view, I think it's going to be basically the campaign is going to be over once we go to war with either of those, and I think this militarist regime is going to start a war pretty soon with either us or the Republicans over here, because that's how militarist regimes are in Shadow Empire. So it would be good to build up a little bit for it. I'm not loving our position on the map versus them because they could pretty easily cut us from our third city. And they also control a protectorate over here. Yeah, Mandalum, which is those guys. This might be a bit of a problem, but for now the priority is fix nomads, explore, send a lot of spies to their regions, because I really want to know what they actually have and what's the terrain like to plan our movements. But for now, just consolidation, basically. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's something we really need to prioritize. Maybe not model design, to be honest. What is model design doing? Organizations. Yeah, we can lower their budget a little bit. That's fine. Maybe not staff cancel. Maybe not supreme cancel that much. Probably mostly it should go to military. Yeah, just minor adjustments.
Roger that.
The director of the model council, of course, is not happy about this, but what can you do? I think foreign affairs, we still don't really are kind of new to this whole foreign affairs thing, so we don't really get it. Secret service could be actually, yeah, I would like Secret Service to actually get to know what's happening. And I would prioritize discovering a little bit more. Found theft in Burak. Oh, we need to rename this. Right. We need to rename our new city, which is still kind of destroyed from fighting, but that's to be expected. Oh, we don't have a governor yet, so we don't have anyone to call to change the name of the city, of course. How many troops do we have here? Good amount. So it should be pretty easy. We lost 100 troops. We killed 400 thieves. Okay, that was... Okay, minor worker strike in Byzantium. That's unfortunate. We don't really have that many troops in here, just 600 militia. And I guess there are some troops with the strategic headquarters. Yeah, that's why going for democracy is nice. You spend just a little bit of money and gain a ton of democracy, but we have to continue with autocracy for the time being.
Aye, aye, sir.
We did manage to contain them. Oh, there's really not that many of them. We killed just 100. That's actually not that much. Ancient weapon triggered in Byzantium. Playing children cause a sand-covered hidden AI weapon to trigger. Oh, okay. Causing huge destruction. Yeah, we do whatever we can to... actually, this roll should be pretty nice.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not a great roll. Difficulty was pretty high, and we lost. We lost 6,000 people. Oh damn, that's a lot. This guy is from the humanists, which we don't like. Sure, let's upgrade. We have plenty of political power. So let's find a new guy, maybe. Do we just get a junior? I think I need to just take a junior.
Roger that.
Not super thrilled, but mercenaries are super expensive and they usually are not that great for councils anyway. Neutral, actually stability rating 2, so not too bad. And now we instantly call you.
Standing by.
Zone orders. We're going to change the zone name to Salonika. What was the worker's salary? Let's make it even across our empire. 0.5. Where can you change how much people get for being recruited? I don't remember at all. It's 0.5 as well. 500 max recruits. Allow emergency food just in case. Can stay unincorporated for a bit. Yeah, looks good. People are really happy about that, so that's good as well. Okay, so that's all the events. We can actually try to gain a bit of ground over here. I think I might change this road to go more along this ridge of dirt. And maybe we'll be able to explore a bit more in this direction. How much? Good amount of industrial points, but I think I need to build up my industry a bit more still. Before I really get into anything else. So I think I want to keep militia on, like, guarding duty everywhere. Those crossbills are not going to be great for desert. But they're still going to be much better than straight up infantry. Let's get some, like one of them, and the walkers, because walkers are actually good in this terrain. Tank can stay here. Or maybe... Okay, I think first infantry is going to go secure the northern border. So let's organize them over here. You should be able to... How do I find the brigades that are part of this HQ? Oh yeah. It's just they have the same commander. It works. Do the second, so let's split them into two, reorganize them. Second, 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 first. Okay, so second is going to go south, fight the nomads. The first is going to go to the north, which I think is pretty fine apparently. Yeah, you guys withdraw. You guys can push up. Maybe we can start... Actually, instead of hitting them, I remembered finally how to upgrade units. So let's upgrade everyone to grunts.
Copy that.
Yeah, that was quite expensive in industrial points, but this should like double our firepower. Those guys have 97 hit points and have 49 soft attack. Yeah. Pretty much doubling. Okay, so movement here is done. Can maybe push up a little bit. Don't want to leave the yellow zone because they are going to start running out of supplies. Okay. And since there's no industrial points, that's not much point to starting construction in places. I am a bit worried about AI starting the war out of nowhere. We have the elite circle. Okay, so old minority. So the autocracy guys finally started winning something. We got marauders in Sonica, waste disposal accident in Byzantium, still crisis of passion, which is probably causing some of those strikes, to be honest. We got rocketry, hundreds of kilometers from behind the front line. Not sure how useful that would be. We got a new model. We got a power plant. That's nice. We got Hellraisers, another ancient weapon. We are fighting so many ancient weapons. And now ancient weapon machine guns, new stratagems, ambush. Oh, so that's like defensive ambush. Okay, interesting. Let's go get those militias on the border. Okay, so this is the... you know what? We're going to keep them as the palace guard of the capital. I think it makes a lot of sense. First Brigade going north. Not an ideal movement, but I just want to keep them organized. Okay, and you guys keep moving over here. You guys are actually part of the first. Are both buggies part of the... or did we make just one buggy? And we have just one buggy. Oh, this is... It's an atomic weapon missile launcher. Right, and can fire... Okay. We are fighting a lot of ancient weapons. This is not like a guaranteed thing to happen. And especially stuff like this is pretty rare. It can be used only in a single attack. Okay, let's get this into the capital as well. This is a surprise tool that will help us later. Very interesting. Okay, okay. I was thinking about maybe switching into more peaceful mode, but the game just is suggesting other stuff all over the place. Okay, let's move up. I'm not sure if the border is going to be established with the minor power, but probably we'll have to establish it anyways. You guys are from the different HQ, but you should be just fighting anyways. Just for the sake of killing some of those nomads. Get some hits? Not that many, but we are pushing them back a little bit. Fighting those nomads is going to be annoying because they cannot be surrounded, really. I mean, they cannot be cut off. You can surround them and destroy them, but in just straight up desert with not that many supplies, it's going to be difficult. Okay, things are looking fine on this border. Elite circle. I mean, those are the fine guys. Yeah, only they have combers that's not fitting with my ideal set of ideologies. We have a new democratic syndic union, which they do like Fist. And that's it when it comes to stuff we agree on. But Fist is a pretty important part of our society. So maybe we will be able to work something out. A new guy for secret... And this new guy is apparently decent for secret service. He is pretty intelligent. So maybe that's enough. A technician, demolitionist, escape artist. Well, that's something, an innovation. Okay, welcome to the new spy master. This is the different cards you can get. I think you can check that in one of the reports, which thing gives what kind of cards. Like over here. Maybe strategy encyclopedia, yeah. And then secret service, for example. It doesn't really tell you which thing gives which, but I mean, all of those cards are pretty decent for spying stuff. Sure, actually, wait. Which tree is rocketry? Do we actually want it? Not really, actually. We don't really want rocketry. And polymer armor is not bad. But we don't really want to open this. Because this is jetpack, and more rockets. It's all nice, tactical nukes. And the problem with those stuff, it's expensive to field in mass. Meanwhile, heavy combat armor, small arms, that's more stuff we can actually do. Oh yeah, so mines just give you plus 75 attack points on their first counterattack. There are no actual mines. Chameleon armor, I don't remember this. Yeah, so we're actually not going to be researching rocketry, which means we need to change the priorities of this council.
Order received.
And no targets. Yeah, power plant is fine. This is the first. We want to research all of this anyways. This is all good stuff. Housing. What does housing do? Helps you retain the populace in the zone. Probably the economic stuff is more interesting, if anything, on this side. If you could get some uranium or other nuclear fission substances, nuclear plants would be pretty nice, because I don't think the planet is geothermally active, so we cannot use volcanic, and there are no volcanoes, and volcanoes are pretty good source of energy usually, at least in the way I play. We can create something new in here. How would an upgrade to our buggy look like? Not really interesting. Could get an APC, which we don't have at all right now. But like mechanized infantry is going to be so expensive at this point. We could give it like pretty thin armor. Maybe that's the way to go. Medium. Yes, that's just something to give them battle cans, because they really don't have that much to do, so... yeah, I guess we just give full support. It doesn't cost that much. Though we didn't have good luck with getting this stuff done. Okay, feed the meteor hands. Failed. 700 population loss, that's rough. And waste disposal accident. Tonic, you're kind of disappointing me lately with all those stuff, but right now you get more bonus than average difficulty, so I have high hopes for you. And he did manage to limit the damage substantially, and we still lost 800 population. That's a lot. For a successful roll, at least. So that's all done. Do I want some more troops? I don't think so, because I barely supply those people over here anyways. This stuff is fixing itself, so it's not a huge priority to do anything about that. I think we could use additional industry, maybe? Oh, actually we have energy problems. So what can we do to get more energy? We can get scavenging furnace, but that's not really great. Not much currently, which is a bit of a problem. We are researching power plants right now, so that's good. We do have... Actually, it might be a good point to start working on... railway stations, to be honest. It is relatively early, but we do have a lot of cities. And they are not too far from each other, so we could, in theory, do it. Supply... What does this do? Extends the range a slight bit, and it's fairly cheap and builds rather fast. Private sector builds an ice mine, which is not really helpful that much. Track station, you know what, I think maybe... Because even the problem with logistics is even building the railway station in other cities will require me to move those goods there, which is going to overwhelm my logistics anyway. So what I'm going to do is just build a track station number 2, which is going to help triple the amount of track points we're getting. So that's probably a good choice, I think.
Aye, aye, sir.
And a good start. Do I care to build some maybe government stuff, like bureaucrat offices, just to research more? It might be a good choice, to be honest. This is not too expensive. We do have a lot of metal.
Yes, sir.
And we are in a building up phase, so let's focus on that a little bit. I will want some more industry, but as long as we have problems with energy, that's not going to be very helpful. Actually, this requires energy as well. Okay, so this is going to be enough for now. Take the next turn. I really don't like this. We got metal deposits. Finally, some actual metal deposits. That's nice. We got more marauders in Byzantium. Still crisis and passion. It's going to be ending next turn. We gained militarist. We got a bazooka, which might be nice depending on what AI do. We got spy tip. That's nice. So that's basically 3 cards for 1. Assassinate leader. Not sure if I have seen this card. Actually, I think it would be a good time to send some spies anyways. And this guy seems to be relatively competent in spying for against smaller nations at least. So let's send it.
That,
Critical success. We sent 6 spies over there. That's really nice. And let's send some spies over here.
That,
and is this really what the border looks like? If that's the case, that's... Are those guys at war with each other already? It does seem like Rhodes Republic has the smallest part of the planet by far, but they still have basically the same population. Though once the minor power gets annexed, Mandalon domain is going to be even bigger threat. Usually I'm not that ahead, especially in the planet percentage over the AIs, but usually I play on higher difficulties. So maybe normal is a bit easier than I remember it. And they're having some problems with people in Salonika. I think a lot of people... No. I mean, overall we're not doing that great on people. And also there's a bunch of those people decreases are actually just workers being hired. And it does seem like our population went down a little bit. I think I can check it in like stats over here. So this is military regime statistics, zone populace. This is what I wanted. Yeah, looks like... Oh, does it not take into account that the names are changing? That's silly. Okay. Yeah, the population seems to be going slightly down. But that's just because of all of the events that have been firing, I think. Hopefully. Actually, do we have... Okay, we don't have a secure border with them, but I think since we are kind of respecting military's major regime of those guys, we are going to make a established border with this nation. Propose peace. This might not be that easy to fire.
Roger that.
They are not happy. Okay, maybe I need to get a foreign affairs guy. Okay, Sonic. Marauders are running away.
Aye, sir.
Gotta go fast. Oh, he actually did manage to do it, and we lost another 1,500 population. Not great. They're proposing a personal session. I'm not into this hippie stuff. As a High Lord General, or Chief, or whatever I name myself. Yeah, this is not the cult we support, really. And how about Syndic cells? Also, it's the Republic. Sonic is not going to be happy about it. As Speedford, meaning Sonic. But yeah, we sure love to oppress people.
Roger that.
Clearly. Let's continue. Can I cut those guys off? Not really. And you can see that there's no fuel over here. We don't have ammo. I need to make ammo. Okay, so this is solved for a little bit. But I better not forget about it again in the future. It's the Palace Guard. Let's go here and stay here. Actually, you stay here, just in case there's some kind of fighting for with protesters or something. Just make sure it doesn't get destroyed. You guys go north. Let's do you. And yeah, you guys go over here. Oh yeah, ammo problems. Yeah, fuel is not the problem, it's actually the ammo. So we need to wait a little bit. Hoping that this truck station is really going to help our problems with all those bottlenecks. Actually, they're not showing up right now. So there is a bit of stuff missing over here. More and more guys showing up here. It's good that if we manage to control this road junction over there, we get the new zeitgeist throughout the land. Time of efficiency, okay. Public industrial bonus. Oh, we didn't fulfill our promise, but that's because our population increased, so our percentage of soldiers went down. And also, I have kind of forgot it was a promise that we made. And yeah, you can see that there are some problems with getting supply through, but this is, even though it shows construction finished, the logistics are not going through yet. I think they're not going to be even going through next turn. They need like a turn after it's actually producing this stuff. Oh, we got really good vision of this stuff. That was a lot of spies. And those guys already have a railway here. Is this all... Oh, this is a minor... They have a railway with a minor regime? Oh no, that's just a paved road. I assume this is a road that was just here from the start of the game. All of this is a minor regime that's totally unknown. And there's another minor regime over here that's probably a city. So the good news about those guys being a protectorate is they will not actually... The major regime over here is not going to be attacking those guys. We could possibly go in that direction. Mission problems are still kind of existing. But the buggy is just not good for this terrain with no roads. Yeah, we're getting a big penalty for supply. Do I just build a road over here? Oh wow, we actually are still missing ammunition. We need so much.
Copy that.
It kind of went out of nowhere. Yeah, the problem with so many deserts is going anywhere where there are no roads ready is going to be so expensive. And Richard learns from experience. Yeah, we don't have the money to support them. Do we even make money? We are making like 40 credits per turn. That's not that much.
Roger that.
And considering we really want to nationalize the Strape Hub over here sooner rather than later, then it's going to be a problem. There's just not enough people over here, though the population is growing slowly. Yeah, they have high danger, high unrest, so this is preventing them from really gaining more happiness. Same here, thing here. Everyone is unhappy everywhere. We are entering a bit of a not that great time when it comes to our economy. Spending all of our logistics on transporting ammunition that we don't even have enough. Let's just secure this, go over here. Getting this will help a bit with population, but that's long-term bonus. We got water over here. How much water? We are getting a ton of water. I think we have a ice mine. Yep, going over already. And that probably also means that the prices are going to be cheap for water because our people are selling it to those guys. It's really not that much stuff available on the market. We could... Yeah. I think I will just sell metal. Because metal will always be getting more, the price seems pretty good. Or I could sell rare earth metals, which are not going to be used for immediate future. Eventually we will need a ton of those, but not very soon. And this transport hub will help us right now. I don't want to make any movements. I kind of would like to make a peace with those guys, make sure they zone loyalty. This would be nice to grab. So just controlling this ledge is fine, making sure they cannot set themselves in the defensive position over here. Just make sure that they are not going to be doing anything annoying. What I could do... Get a shadow diplomat. This is impossible, but we cannot tell you. What a UI tooltip. And let's give it to the secretary, who's going to give it to himself, basically. And this should provide a bonus of something.
Roger that.
Doesn't really tell me how much he's going to gain. Nothing? Really?
Roger that.
Nope. Okay, sure. Let's send some more spies. It's going to be pretty difficult to send them over there, so explore this area.
Roger that, sir.
Yes, and then singular spies. Let's see what kind of
Roger that, sir.
regimes are over here.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Yes, sir, roger that, sir. Yes, sir, roger that, sir. Okay, the important thing is we are spending our industry, so we are building up everything. We are starting to lose food a little bit. There's a lot on the market. Oh yeah, because our private industry is selling a lot. So it should be fine. Oh, the ion is over there, which is actually kind of nice because it's on the same tile as ruins. Water deposits, a dome bridge. Time of efficiency. Disappointment in Fist? This is the new governor who just showed up. We have... What is your problem with our Fist? It's our most important profile. Okay. Sure. I can check how many people live here. A lot. Oh my god. The problem. We are barbaric all over the place. And those people are starting to feel a bit better. Very, very slowly. We are kind of pushing the nomads technically. just by the fact they are withdrawing against my troops. And we finally have enough ammunition. Looks like we had like a long-term problem with supply, and finally we managed to get enough throughput on this road, but that meant we didn't have enough ammunition. Okay, so if we look at here, because I think the logistics... Yeah, so this should be like 3,000 over here at least, I think, if it was already selling the logistics on the road. But because it wasn't, it's going to be from the next turn. And this is going to be increasing as well. Okay, so the problems with workers are only over here. How close are we to getting the power plant? Not close at all. What is the economy council doing? Oh, really? Not that fast research. That needs to be fixed. We need to have a source of energy. Convert fuel. That's not ideal. We don't really have good access to fuel. Solar would be perfect. So I'm going to change their priorities actually. So prospecting is nice, but we don't have any way to actually get those mines going, and we have plenty of ruins to explore anyways. Economic policies are nice, but really not a priority right now. Research is still nice to get on this stuff, but I want them to prioritize discovery by far. If we could get solar, that would be ideal. That's War of Gulf Nation. That's... yeah, that's rough, man. Industry asset at least 4 levels. That we can promise.
Roger that.
I think this is something we can promise. Got the minor worker strike, which is going to be more dead people.
Yes, sir.
And more fear. We got the dome breach. Try to do something about that. Critical failure. 15,000 people dead! Oh my god! We are dying just from how rough this planet is to live in. This would be... how much scavenging? There is not that much scavenging in this area. There is a thing that you get... there is some kind of efficiency up to a range from a city, though I don't remember how far it is exactly. But we might want to create a new city over here for all of those scavenging and water tiles. That's a lot of water in this area. Much more than over here. This is not a great mining place, but not too bad either. I think we'll get those ruins pretty soon. If not like right about now. Because let's look. Yeah, I need to get better roads over here to even think about finishing those nomads. Explore a bit more. Push up. Guys, make sure you are securing our borders. Like this seems fine. And there was one more unit over here. Is there just 4 battalions? Oh, I think you can check it over here. 5, but 50 is over here. This is also a good way to check where units are. But you guys have 5 battalions of infantry. Interesting. Maybe we didn't have enough troops when we recruited the 1st battalion? Wouldn't be too surprised. 1st brigade, those are battalions. Maybe I need... because we are playing with authority, maybe I need just more troops in our cities. And bear in mind, these 15k recruits are not doing anything, so we are losing 1,200 people every month unless we are recruiting troops. And we actually have way more rare metals than it showed, because it only shows you what you can sell. So I should have sold everything that's available, and I will sell everything that's available right now. So we do have a good resource of money right now. I think we need more troops. At least in the bigger cities of Byzantium went nice. And then put all of those militias into Salonika, which hopefully should be enough. So this tank is just here temporarily because... Oh, and they are out of energy because we have 0 energy. So we are in a bit of economic crisis somehow. Yeah, this is a good amount of militia. If you put all of them here, they should secure this border. And I could get an actual, like, regular troops on this border to make it more viable to push, and then it will free all of this militia and the jetpacks. Jetpacks kinda suck, to be honest. Like, I mean, they can be useful and they have good stats, but it's just 200 units. So yeah, I think maybe we just start raising troops en masse, and they would be actual machine gun infantry, because they would be focused on defense more than anything. We need more to, yeah, raise formation. Could also get foreign affairs finally. What do we know about those guys? So there's a city over here. Another religious fanatics. And slavers. And we still don't know who's here. So let's send some spies.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
We have a lot of knowledge over almost the entire
Yes,
map.
sir. Roger that, sir.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. Okay, I think the next part is going to be massively expanding the military to manage the situation in the... we do have a bit of a problem with food. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem to just get a agriculture dome facility. It would be causing more problems with energy, but hopefully we'll be able to get it sorted out. We can just buy it as well. It's actually really not that much of an issue. Do we have a limit on how much food we can stock? Kinda, but we are far away from it, so I think I will, considering the price seem rather low, might as well just buy it right now.
Copy that.
Because the price is going to keep increasing. Yeah, still waiting to get more logistics in this area. We kind of are overstretched right now in a lot of ways. Especially the energy, because I would want to just get more... Oh, what is going on? That's not a good look. We got the universities. This is nice. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, for a second there I was afraid that they got annexed because I thought their color changed or something. Oh no, this is a non-aligned force that just appeared over here. We can do everyone a favor and try to eliminate them. Would really want to make a peace with you guys, but I can't. You guys don't want it. We could secure just this place. That would be good enough. Let's try to push those guys a little bit. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good point for a break. We are in a bit of a crisis, but it was to be expected because of how fast we expanded into free cities. We don't really have a really good tech, and the energy is a problem because I can't just get more industries, and industry would really help in a lot of ways. Not mention that it's limiting us from, yeah, half production from high command, half production of industry. Will I be just forced? I think I will be forced to just get the power plant, I guess. Yeah, solar energy would be ideal, but there are so many other techs we might be discovering before it. So I think I will just have to focus research a bit more. That's going to be a thing for the next one. But for now, GG guys, and see you on the next one.